Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on rails and metal. Playing today spawning in the north. We have laggyAR with Soviets, mechanized support, urban defense, and guard motor. LOBO with US forces, Airborne. In the south we've got Pantherfame with OKW, Overwatch, Breakthrough, and Elite Armored. And finally Wealthyman is Storm, Jaeger armor, and Spearhead as Ostheer. In terms of rankings, laggyAR last known rank 58 6 months ago. LOBO currently ranked 63 22 hours ago. Pantherfame last known rank 57 1 month ago, so probably a little bit of rank inflation there. And Wealthyman last known 160 6 months ago. So I think rankings wise should be reasonably even. Post COH2 Exodus.
Engineers have secured the sector.
Hopefully these guys aren't saying some bigot stuff in chat. Control of the building here, Pantherfame. Important to maintain on rails and metal in the early stages. Looks like one Pathfinder, but 2 riflemen from LOBO.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Wagon, well suited to these kind of engagements, typically does heavy damage to a whole squad in heavy cover like this, and can often force out early healing from a Soviet player. Otherwise you're just running back onto the field with a lot of very low health models, but in this case 2 models kind of died right as he was retreating, so can reinforce back up to close to full strength. Makes healing not as necessary. Rifleman coming in from the side should be able to overwhelm this grenadier down here. Don't really want to be fighting from light cover against Pathfinders in the garrison like this. You're just coming down to assist against the rifle squad though. LOBO just dodges back a couple range. Does make the fight very close between it and the rifle, the grenadier. But the rifle does end up winning. Has left the other units a little bit weakened. These guys both could have come in here and overwhelmed while the machine gun was faced the wrong direction. Riflemen do end up retreating. Got a Ford mid truck up from Pantherfame pretty early on as well. Into a MG34 next. Sees the machine gun coming with the Pathfinders, and look at the positioning on the weapon crew members. Now we're getting blasted by the Pathfinders. Looks like he's tank trapped off that frontal door, so can't come out this way. Actually could have opened up an attacking opportunity. I think that wasn't the case. Flamethrower now for laggyAR. Good option against all the heavy cover in this region and the garrison cover. Leave conscripts to merge in. Got to make sure the machine gun's in the right position to suppress this. It's not here yet though, still coming out from base. Okay, grenade into the trench. Pretty good connection from the grenade as well. Conscripts coming in, oorahing up for the merge. Oh boy. Kubel dead in the center. It looks like Pantherfame maybe a bit too focused on the fights down here. Machine gun's up here, but conscript's going to oorah around the corner and get to the side, but the stern priors are there and they're reinforcing. Slight backpedal on the MG34. And now some suppression kicking in. A hold thanks to that forward reinforce. With the heavy mortar coming in now from laggyAR, it's going to be guard motor. There's of course breakthrough from Pantherfame, the Tiger, strong option on this map as always. See what Wealthyman goes for. Pantherfame though only with one Fusilier, you know, not going to have a crazy amount of vision for the Yak Tiger. Might end up needing a IR searchlight later on if we get there, which is a pretty strong option on this map. Plenty of open space through the center for unobstructed vision lines. Guards under pressure here. Sounds like they don't quite have their DPs yet. And the heavy mortar getting rushed down, but still got a good shot on those stern pios. The AT gun getting dropped down now by Lobo, which is an unusual choice. There's no 222 on the field, and you know, 7 minutes-ish. Why did he not retreat this? Did it really get? Did it get death looped? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was home and free. Is he trying to soft retreat? I don't understand. Got distracted by the unnecessary AT gun drop in by Lobo. Gotta say, yeah, we're like 7 minutes in, haven't seen a 222 yet. So why does he need an AT gun? He's also gone for captain too, so he could have just built this. Save some munitions. I don't know. Did he crew it with Pathfinder models? No? Well, he might have tried to get a bit of extra vision on there. I would not recommend doing this. I would suggest building this. Looks like he crewed it with Rifleman models as well. Which I think manpower-wise works out to be very, very similar. I'll get this one with rear echelon models. Or at least a little bit cheaper. Flamethrower not quite in range here, it looks like. Guards out on the VP. Eyes in control 2 points at this stage. A little behind on the VPs, and here comes the heavy mortar. Both ways. Forces the MG out of the building. Charging ahead. Guards though with a pretty strong light cover position. Able to hold on for a long time until that heavy mortar shell just rips them to shreds. And now finally close the distance. The STGs, the superior vet, the G43 should allow a win over these conscripts. Now the machine gun pushing forwards as well, getting the suppression off. Pretty good for Pantherfame here. Into the building, but the heavy mortar should be able to clear that out eventually. So he's going to have to move forwards. Pretty static on Lobo's side of the map. 4 grenadiers from Wealthyman. A lot of infantry. Second Plio as well. Oh! Machine gun goes down to the heavy mortar. Conscripts oorah in, looking to capitalise. Gunner goes down as well. He's trying to retreat. Oh, that heavy mortar. Wow. Tremendous damage. Pathfinders were waiting in the corner here, camouflaged. Fires getting out of there. Wood ambulance, good. Territory control thanks to this for LOBO. It's also picked up a mortar. Already up to Vet 2 on that US mortar. Must have been getting some ripping hits. Schwer in a somewhat forced position. Pretty standard for Pantherfame back there. Doesn't have to worry about it getting bombed by any crazy off maps either. Seen some Pathfinders over here, which I suppose could be recon support. Maybe INR Pathfinders could be a trouble, but... Actually, no, we've seen the paradropped weapons. So, no, can't be that. So yeah, they Shreya pretty safe on the field. Ober's up next for Pantherfame. Second mortar from laggyAR. It's a big investment into this phase of the game. Guards getting bullied here. Maybe could have merged into them with the conscripts. They're eventually getting forced away. Heavy mortars though, getting some nasty hits, and he's got a machine gun back here covering as well. So they can't really get pushed off. Still coming down to RNG mortar hits at the moment. Seems like laggyAR though, getting the best of it. Still 0 kills on Pantherfames. This one's up to 6. Beacon shot down there. A fuel cache up from Wealthyman also. Oh wow, re-echelon in the fighting pit here.
Our fighting position now has some ordnance behind it.
And watch a rifle-mate out. Forces a retreat. No weapon upgrades on these units, so they are getting chopped up a bit by the LMG Grenadiers long range. Why do you retreat that Grenadier, by the way? Strange.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys.
We're going to see a tick up now from laggyAR. As I was saying, he did invest a lot into this phase. Went for 3 heavy mortars. Still has possession of 2 of them. Has delayed his tick tremendously. That's... Oof. Getting smashed by the opposing heavy mortar. Trying to set up in firing positions. Second concussive grenade off there, but the heavy mortars, man, these things are nasty. Just carnage on this side of the map. G34 under a bit of pressure. The Fusiliers do survive. Oh, the Obers. They do not. MG though gets decrewed. Good little flank there from the Fusiliers. He's going to try to steal that back. I think we're inside the min range of the heavy mortar here, perhaps. So he recovers the MG34. Might be good to leave that quite defensively positioned. Maybe set up in middle, away from the double Soviet heavy mortars. Anyway, we've got a flak panzer coming out from Wealthyman. 14 minutes is a reasonable timing, not exceptionally fast. And now he's taking up to battle phase 3. You have an anti-tank gun on LOBO's side. laggyAR doesn't have any though, just the 1 squad of guards, and of course anti-tank grenades on the conscripts. Easy dodge on that rifle nade. Black Panzer coming back over to the site. Crushing a whole bunch of cover. There's the AT gun there. Oh, there it is. It's 1 shot through. A lot of shots connecting with the wall. Second shot missing. Axis in control of the VPs now, though, almost setting up the triple cap. Allies have fallen quite far behind in that department. Now the tech up from laggyAR. But yeah, his medium tank's going to be severely delayed because of all this heavy mortar investment. Got a bunch of 7-man conscripts coming online now. So far, we haven't really seen him make heavy use of the merge, but it looks like that squad of guards was almost entirely conscripts, so maybe he's been doing it back at base. So I think I only see 2 guards models, 4 conscripts. Oh, gosh, lord, these heavy mortars. I'm going to get 2 on that one now for Pantherfame. Here comes the Panzer IV. This is one thing laggyAR not very well prepared for, mass retreats. His teammates Jackson, though, coming across to save the day. And this is its first shot, though. Panzer IV looking to disengage now. It's out of vision range. T-3485 in the build, so it's going to arrive still at reasonable timing.
Has reported for duty.
Good bit of coordination. Got a fuel cache up by LOBO as well. Don't often see fuel caches down from the allies on this map. Typically it's more munitions, so you can spam those P-47s in the late game. Doesn't feel like that fuel cache has really had much of an impact on either of the allies' strategies. This Jackson didn't feel like it came out any faster. Same story for laggyAR. Extra fuel did not change his unit timings. So a bit of a wasted cache, it feels. Second fuel cache down from Wealthyman as well. Also using these pathfinders in camouflage. I get the vision bonuses. A bit slow taking them off hold fire though. Wants to stick around for one more flame burst, not quite able to do that. The rifle nade in there from the Grenadiers. They're up to V3 now. Jackson containing that flak panzer. That thing didn't really get much done during its window before the opposing tanks arrived. Damage from the guards. Fusiliers going to run up the hill. Force retreat. He went for the stern officer. Guards getting out of there. We're not up to much. Looks like Pantherfame did invest later on into more squads of Fusiliers. Is he going to go for a Shreks on these ones, perhaps? Shots in. AT gun missing. Quite get a shot on the Jackson. I think I had to reload. No forward retreat point activation yet from Pantherfame, so still has quite a long time before he's back on the front lines after that push. Didn't get much achieved, but they don't really have to, the Axis, because they are well in control of the VPs. It's up to the allies. I feel like this should have been under LOBO's control a bit more. But he has struggled out on that side. He's got a Scott coming out now. A little bit late starting the Scott up. He had plenty of resources floating before he got it. Could go for another one even, just about. Scotts and Jacksons. Only has the one Pathfinder for vision. Meanwhile, Wealthyman got his tech up. Will be giving himself the slight reinforced cost buff. Thanks to that.
We are losing a sector.
Telemine down here. Maybe try to bait the Jackson in.
We have forced the enemy down to 200 points.
Nice. We still control the VPs for the moment. Big pressure, MG34 gonna get decrewed again. Conscripts looking for the steal perhaps. Just kind of coming down to mortar hits at this stage. Both players need to stay mobile. Solid grenades. Looks like the conscript's in trouble, but the Fusiliers go down on retreat. Unfortunate for Pantherfame. Major artillery down, not hitting too much. Jaeger is doing well, but they have disadvantage in cover. And there's the Scott now with the barrage. Slow dodge. And he loses a Grenadier because of it. Well, T-34-85 forcing back. He pens it. Jagpanzer now for Pantherfame. A strong option. Hits a shoe mine on his way back through there, but should be fine. Nothing can really chase from the Axis side at this stage. A Panther in the build for Wealthyman. Still hasn't selected his commander, by the way. And that's probably a mistake at this phase of the game. Of course, Jaeger armor, strong option if you have a vet up 222, which he doesn't really. Don't really need the elephant that much because maybe Pantherfame could go for it eventually. I mean, a howitzer could bust up this Ford ambulance play real good. Oh, Pathfinder's got out fast to the flak there. Very clumped up on light cover. Pretty much perfect circumstances for the flak. Second T-34-85 on the field now for laggyAR. With that Jagdpanzer here and fast. It's really getting overwhelmed. These double heavy mortars just been ripping through Pantherfame's army. T-34-85s with their superior health pool. Doing well here, and the double heavy mortars really laying a siege down on this forward battle group. This marked vehicle on the Jagdpanzer. G34 trying to get the suppression off, trying to get the pin off, but here come the planes from LOBO. Looks like Pantherfame maybe hasn't noticed. And this could be a dead Panzer IV here with the right rocket scatter. Looks like they're targeting the Jagdpanzer. That takes heavy damage. Trying to back away now. Panzer IV up the hill. Should be alright. I don't think they'll come through for a second pass. Oh, this is marked vehicle though. That. Oh, the marked vehicle plane got shot down. Flak Panzer and the Schwer combining up, knocking out one of those planes rapidly. There we go. But yeah, the battle group for Pantherfame about to fall. These heavy mortars are just so nasty now. An SU-85 from laggyAR. Popping some time fuse action on it just for good measure. Is that Pantherfame? Is he going to rebuild it, or is he going to go for the mechanized truck? Look for a King Tiger later on. I think he's going to rebuild, but he's got a bit of munis. Could put down some med crates with the stern pies for healing in the meantime. Okay, a mine coming up from laggyAR. That could be nasty. Recon plane up from Wealthyman. Also a good option. No anti-air from the allies at this stage. Double Scots. Pretty standard stuff here from LOBO. Still the allies are quite far behind on VPs, but it feels like they have taken control to the army. Oh, shoe mine on the SU over here. His engineers are up here, the only repairing unit, though I could use vehicle crew repairs, I suppose. Spotting stops on the Panther. It's kind of sitting by idle. Okay, he's making a bit of a move, hoping to go for the Scots. They smoke out to safety. Drops down the planes now, Lobo, to force the Panther to back out. Axis in control 2 VPs at this stage, but it looks like they're going to lose the middle. Black Panzer getting some work done while the SU-85 is out for repairs. So they have pretty good vision with the Fusiliers and the officer. Panther's coming across this way now as well. Conscripts go down on retreat. That was to maybe a heavy mortar shell. Heavy mortar's really the tail of the match, at least on the right hand side. Oh boy, but the Panzer IV trying to drive forward through here, blitzing out to safety. That vehicle on the Jagdpanzer now. Oh boy, a bit of a rubber band action. Oh, miss from the Jackson, bounce from the T-34. And then another miss. Was that an attack round? I'm not sure. Bounce again. Oh my goodness, the T-34-85 goes down. He kills it off though. Maybe he could have repaired that up, I don't know. Either way, incredible luck there for Pantherfame. Jagdpanzer those well armored. I think he's got 230 frontal armor. So, over 50% chance to pin, but
We now stand at 300 points.
That's can happen. Did have the extra health bonus on the Jagdpanzer thanks to that vet too, the armored skirts on it. Which does not increase its armor, I believe, just its health. Rumbia now from Wealthyman. Second Jackson from Lobo. So far, it feels like maybe the pack play hasn't been exceptional from Wealthyman. So he could struggle against the double Jacksons. Great shot from the Rumbia though. Look at that flak panzer go to work. Vet 3 on that. Must have got a lot of vet from shooting down all those planes. Quite formidable now. Stern officer goes down. That was to the heavy mortars again. Probably. 18 kills, 16 kills. Definitely the shining star of laggyAR's army. So many wipes from them. Panzer coming through to trade shots with the SU-85. He pops smart vehicle on now. The Jagdpanzer typically wins this head-to-head. Got the squad coming up for a snare as well. One more shot and that T-34 is... SU-85 is dead. T-34-85. Oh, the Jagdpanzer misses. Uh-oh. Oh, but the T-34 stopped. He followed through, would have had a chance to kill, I think, with the next shot. Planes down on this side. Oh, looks like the flak panzer went down. He tried some aggressive move. Nearly killed the building, but MG jumps out of there still alive. So the Panther took some damage as well. Rebuild on that flak panzer. He really wants the anti-air. Tap around from the Bombardier through the smoke. Nice shot. Zombie plane's still there, even though the circle's gone, they can still come in for an attack pass. He went back into the zone. Okay, T-34 on the field now. Panzer's still alive, but needs some more support. Yeah, he did rebuild the battle group, and looks like he wants to build this final stage of tech as well. I don't know if going for a King Tiger is the right call here. It's a long time till the payoff from it as well. So, yeah, he's got a lot of manpower to go till that stage, and can he really defend with just one Jagdpanzer against all of this? I would guess not. I don't really like this choice from Pantherfame. There's a grenade in there against the guards. A battle for this VP. The Allies down by about 100. Is up here. Oh, one more shot. Doesn't get it on the Scott. Recon plane up from Wealthyman for the duration of that attack. But it looks like a laggyAR. Gotta hold on down here. Panzer's healthy again. Just checking if we went for the repair drones as well. Often going through for a snare, the double Jacksons. Pressuring the Brumbeer. I think they've lost vision now. He doesn't want to chase with that pack. There's Vet 2 as well. It's got a good rate of fire. Blasted here. Too close to the guards. There you go. Major recon pass coming through from LOBO. Got a bit there for the flak. End up going for a second cache, this time a munitions one, LOBO, so you can spam those planes. Time fuse out the back here. Yeah, Panzer creeping in for a couple of shots. He was on cautious movement, but here come the T-3485s. They're charging in. Snare going to come through on this one that's already taken damage, and a lot of misses from the T-3485s. They have to back away. SU-85 slow on the chase. Got a lot of snares off here. SU-85 out of action for this whole time. So slow with that focus sight mode. Jagdpanzer might be able to snipe one off here. And there it goes. He's going to go for the trade as well. But I think he will die to the next shot from the SU-85 thanks to the marked vehicle. Yep. Ooh, that was greedy stuff. Ordinarily that would work out, but because of the marked vehicle bonus, there's enough damage in the end. So now he has no defenses. Does manage to knock out the SU-85. Was that to the heavy mortar? It might have been. Steel on the machine gun out here though. Grenadier is down for Wealthyman, however. Rebuild on the Grenadiers for Wealthyman. Allies in control of the VPs at this stage. I think the Brumbeer got that kill there. Okay, here comes the King Tiger for Pantherfame. It's what he's been saving up for this entire time. He's held off his reinforcements. He's got nothing else. Big all in from him, and it looks like laggyAR actually going for a rebuild on the T-3485 instead of a rebuild on the SU-85, so I'm not going to be in the best position to actually counter this right now. Not too far away from the SU-85 though. Here comes the King Tiger though. India out on the side as well. Marked vehicle on the KT trying to dissuade it from being aggressive. He lost vision of it for a while there with the T-34. Brumbeer coming in from the side. Here come the double Jacksons on the Brumbeer. big damage. Let's try to hide behind the building. Attack rounds not really successful. The button from the guards, but they get smushed. Now the Jackson's getting through for some damage. Still think the Brumbeer maybe could take one extra shot before it goes down. Jackson's both missing anyway. Might have been attack rounds there again. Grenadier's dead over here, I think, to the heavy mortar. Tiger rolling on through though. laggyAR doesn't have the manpower right now. Went for a Zis instead of holding on a little bit longer, installing for an SU-85. I don't know about that choice. Mortar. Oh, King Tiger over here, isolated. No support. Doesn't even have a Shrek on this stern pyro. 3-on-1s. No marked vehicle for this though from the allies. Panther's over here assisting. But the T-34 gets around for the block. And that KT's just getting chopped up all the way up here with very little support. He was asking for trouble. And the allies get the job done. Cost him a T-34-85, but that's a good trade. Captain dead over here. Stolen. Double Scots helping out. Points are draining from the Axis though, and fast. They're down to 108. Don't have any real hopes of getting onto the left and centre, so they have to go for this VP. Before still getting repaired. The heavy mortar's not set up. This one not recruited. It looks like actually the Axis is going to throw in the towel there after the King Tiger loss. Interesting. Pantherfame. I mean, he does have almost nothing, but I don't know. Strange. Felt like the Axis had a little bit to fight for still. He wasn't too far off being able to rebuild another Jagdpanzer. I think that would have been a fine choice. All right, well, yeah, very anticlimactic ending to that one. Wealthyman still had a lot. He could have built another unit. Okay, well. Yeah, the double heavy mortars, I think, were, or triple, I suppose, and overall, were really the tail of the tape over here. So many just RNG wipes. You know, maybe squad was at 3 models, heavy mortar splashes them, or maybe they were full strength. Heavy mortar gets them down to like 1 model on extremely low, then they're polished off. Not really much of a chance to react to that kind of action, and both players ultimately did suffer a lot of wipes. I think this one got off to a slow start for Pantherfame, but eventually was a strong performer. But oh yeah, look at this, 26. I think this one had over 16 when I checked it last as well, before it got decrewed again. So yeah, it seemed like laggyAR coming off much better in the heavy mortar wars and able to knock out that battle group, really slowed down Pantherfame going forwards. Overall, yeah, Wealthyman made a couple decent rotations with the Panther, but yeah, I think up here, the King Tiger, no support. He was asking for trouble and he got it. But slow paced on the left side. The player going too aggressively, just kind of camping out the VPs a bit. Strange choice on the Flak Panzer first. Kind of worked out for a bit of anti-air, but the timing on it was not exceptional. It was like a bit after 14 minutes by the time it was on the front lines. Want it to be a little bit faster if you're going for the flak. Like no 222 into flak, you want it faster. You want a fuel cache as well. Faster than that, so it has more time unopposed. And he didn't really make use of that window before anti-tank arrived. You know, laggyAR only had guards and 18-8s. I think he did come over the site briefly, but barely did anything with it. LOBO had an anti-tank gun. So, yeah, the Flak Panzer didn't really get much done during that window. And it was a strange choice from LOBO to drop in an AT gun. I would suggest building it instead, saving your munis later on for the P-47s, unless you want to throw with Pathfinders, get some extra vision. But you know, after that got nerfed, it's okay. It's not incredible doing that. It does cost you typically a bit more to reinforce it as well. But yeah, ultimately a bit of an anticlimactic ending to this one with the surrender. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.